The Queensland government has called on opposition leader Tim Nicholls to reveal the source behind $100,000 in donations he claims are above board. Liberal National Party leader Tim Nicholls on Sunday told reporters the party had been told by the Electoral Commission of Queensland it has satisfied its requirements, but will not reveal who their donors were. He said the donations had been small amounts and tracking them down had been difficult. "We'll continue to comply with all the requirements of the Electoral Commission of Queensland," Mr Nicholls said. The Palazchuk government retrospectively lowered the threshold for disclosure of donations from $12,400 to $1,000 in 2015. That left the new opposition having to reveal any donations made to it in government. Premier Anastasia Palazchuk said Mr Nicholls should publicly release the identities, as Labor had done. "We still have not seen the $100,000 of secret donations that were given to the LNP," she said. "All of the Labor parties are disclosed by the rules of the Electoral Commission. Go and ask Tim Nicholls where his $100,000 in secret donations are." The LNP will appear before the Brisbane Supreme Court on November the 22nd for a hearing to test a point of law regarding federal donations to the party. Meanwhile, Mr Nicholls travelled to the Gold Coast, promising concessions to save seniors $720 a year in a major push for the Grey vote at the November the 25th poll. The measures include half-price driver's licenses, as well as free off-peak public transport, with the benefits to cost the state $114 million over 3 years. The opposition leader was again forced to address the LNP's decision to preference One Nation ahead of Labor or the Greens in around 50 seats. The divisive minority party again stirred controversy, this time when state leader Steve Dixon claiming the Safe Schools program was exposing children to overtly sexual activities. The remarks drew criticism from Ms Palazchuk, who has warned Queenslanders to be conscious that by supporting the party they would elect Mr Nicholls to office. She on Sunday continued her second blitz on regional seats, announcing a $151 million cash injection into the state's renewable energy sector. The money would be used as a down payment on a new solar thermal plant and fitting schools with solar panels as part of the party's push for 50% renewables by 2030. Copyright AAP 2017.